You know what? Fuck them. Immortal technique. We got guns too, nigga. Killer Mike. Fuck the technique, nigga. Brother Ali. Fuck Rambo. No, yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follow you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got niggas underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South, I respect their vision. I just hate on niggas that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering, only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your placism. More people are trapped in practical black facism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation, the annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation.
If you a G, then grow and develop GD. 50 years of games and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war.
Our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asked if we're jihadists. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty or death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just wanna touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
The Pentagon for self-incriminating evidence of Republican manufactured white powder pestilence. Marine Corps flat vest with the guns and ammo, spitting bars like a demon stuck inside a piano. Turn a Sambo into a soldier with just one line. So here's the truth about the system that'll fuck up your mind. They gave Al-Qaeda $6 billion in 1989 to 1992, and now the last chapters of Revelations are coming true. And I know a lot of people find it hard to follow this, cause subliminal bigotry makes you hate my politics, but you act like America wouldn't destroy 2 buildings in a country that was sponsoring bombs dropped on our children. I was watching the towers, and though I wasn't the closest, I saw them crumble to the earth like they were full of explosives, and they thought nobody noticed the news report that they did about the bombs planted on the George Washington Bridge. 4 non-Arabs arrested during the emergency, and then it disappeared from the news permanently. They dubbed the tape of Osama, and they said it was proof. Jealous of our freedom, I can't believe you bought that excuse. Rocking our motherfucking flag don't make you a hero. Blood to ground zero. The devil crept into heaven, God overslept on the 7th. The new world order was born on September 11th. And just so conservatives don't take it to heart, I don't think Bush did it.
Why?
Cause he isn't that smart. He's just a stupid puppet taking orders on a cell phone from the same people that sabotage Senator Wellstone. The military industry got it popping and locking, looking for a way to justify the Wolfowitz doctrine. And as a matter of fact, Rumsfeld, now that I think back, without 9/11, you couldn't have a war in Iraq or a defense budget of world conquest proportions. Kill freedom of speech and revoke the right to abortion. Tax cut extortion, a blessing to the wealthy and wicked, but you still have to answer to the Armageddon you scripted. And Dick Cheney, you fucking leech, why don't you tell him your plans about putting your pipelines through Africa Afghanistan, and how Israeli troops train the Taliban from Pakistan. You might have some house niggas fooled, but I understand. Colonialism is sponsored by corporations. That's why Halliburton gets paid to rebuild nations. Tell me the truth, I don't scare into paralysis. I know the CIA saw Bin Laden on dialysis in '98 when he was top 10 for the FBI. Government ties is really why the government lies. Read it yourself instead of asking the government why. Cause then the cause of death, the cause of propaganda to die.
Underground Railroad. Underground Railroad. Stop playing.
I'll murder you in front of your crib like John Lennon. Rip the tendons out of your muscle to cut the tension. I'm beyond your comprehension, like related subatomic particles in fifth dimensions. Suspension in your breathing is when I'm leaving, until a legion of demons whisper the meaning of life in your ear, right before they make your motherfucking life disappear. But just cause you hear the multisyllabic grammatical, don't compare me to rappers that are on sabbatical. Cause I never did business in little fucking Italy. I play checkers on triple-decker tour buses in Tripoli. The way that you typically bicker with me inexplicably is a mystery that pisses me off ridiculously, because I'm lyrically beyond the level scientifically, specifically spitting out the stick in me prolifically. I'm the majority of America futuristically. After I die, fuck my music, you'll feel me spiritually. Darker than Sicily, ripping above the averages. You hold no weight like bitches after miscarriages, and your label produces no kids like gay marriages. I'm disparaging every fake thug rap in sight. That's why your faggot ass will never make it into the light. I'll crack your skull when I smash your face into the mic. And now you know what I'm like. I'll shook like the industry. I feel like the spirit of Nat Turner got into me. You're infinitely hopeless. You sound like shit when you spit live, like Jennifer Lopez. I'll massacre a rich rapper and all his broke friends, and go to Club Cheetah, rocking some blood-soaked Timbs, party crashing, animal fucking model bitches, leaving their stick figure anorexic pussy in stitches. My verbal blitzes to outshine your offense. You watered down nonsense, and I'm 200 proof, choking a local youth in his homemade vocal booth. You're a fucking incompetent killer like Ray Caruth, and I'm Technique, the rawest nigga ever produced. I spit nastier than regurgitating period juice. So burn your fucking rhyme book, stay warm, and put it to good use. I'm about to drop like frozen airplane shit through your roof, and I'm sick of fake hustlers telling lies to the youth. You never robbed Dominicans, and you couldn't sling rocks if you was Palestinian. You broke motherfucker, you cats don't burn rubber. You niggas can't even get a fucking cab like Danny Glover. You ain't hardcore, I'll smack the shit out of your mother. You wanna be gutter, I'll leave you laid out in the street. Sign yours truly, the motherfucking immortal Technique. Was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world never seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never brought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. The criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil's smoke till his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling streets and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trite, never face the consequences. You probably only get a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. That's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Started fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine, fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the black niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked a motherfucker up in the club. But only a real dog can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test them before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life and making money with made men. Up in his sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree. A hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be trite, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on her way home, until they quietly got out the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair, dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving, blood leaking through the cloth. She cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. A broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back.
Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to little thugs flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
It's still Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga. Though I've grown a lot, can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How, nigga, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say rap's changed. They wanna know how I feel about it.
You ain't up on things.
Dr. Dre is the name, I'm ahead of my game. Still puffin' my leaf, still fuck with the beats. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cuff and a crease. Still got love for the streets, reppin' 213. Still the beats bang, still doing my thing. Since I left ain't too much change. Still
I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world.
Still
hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE.
I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world.
Still
hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. Since the last time you heard from me, I lost some friends. Well, hell, me and Snoop we dipping again. Kept my ear to the streets. Signed Eminem. He's triple platinum, doing 50 a week. Still, I stay close to the heat. And even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet. My life's like a soundtrack. I wrote to the beat. Street rap like Cali weed. I smoke till I'm asleep. Wake up in the AM, compose a beat. I bring the fire till you're soaking in your seat. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. Since turn out the lights from the world-class wrecking crew, I'm still at it, after mathematics. In the home of drive-bys and acmatics, swap meets, sticky green and bad traffic. I dip through, then I get through the DRE.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the street. It's the DRE.
I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world.
Still
hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. It ain't nothing but mo hot shit. Another classic CD for y'all to vibe with. Whether you're coolin' on the corner with your fly bitch, you lay back in the shack, play this track. I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world. Still
hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
I'll break your neck, damn near put your face in your lap. Niggas try to be the king, but the ace is back.
So if you ain't up on things,
Dr. Dre be the name, still running the game. Still got it wrapped like a mummy. Still ain't trippin', love to see young blacks get money. Spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood. Hit my boys off with jobs, no more living hard. Barbecues every day.
Where I make up, not TikTok. With both of your ankles and wrist handcuffed, they'll kidnap you, just bad luck. Leave you like Paddy Maguire, strapped to a chair while I'm injecting you with brown stuff. Stick it in the hypodermic needle, pierce his skin and left him so high he didn't even know what year we're in. Let's keep it moving, the start of another year begins. A clean slate, a fresh start, another chance to clear his sins. Listen, when I'm pissed off and mad as hell, my head spins faster than a carousel. I smoke a spliff and crack open the San Miguel. I'll phlegm at your mademoiselle and then call you a slag as well. I'm hotter than Magnum Shell, so I don't have to practice violence. I'll make an MC feel so shit he attacks himself. My lyrics are like a novel, every word is a sentence. So by the fifth line you'll feel like you're already approaching chapter 12. I'm dirtier than Dagnum girls, we're gonna rear and a clap as well. I'm like Santa's little elf, so I keep on rapping well, but you'll never see your plans propel. You should've stuck to stacking shelves after you collapsed and fell. Your whole career just got washed up like a sandy shell. I wish to lay down in heaven, but at the present I stand in hell. My life relies on white powder, but not cocaine, you idiots. I'm diabetic, I'm referring to Canderel. You and your girl will get spanked as well. I'm expanding well in the shady world. Listen, I'm dangerous, like a naked fire spitting flames at you. Restrain you in my basement like Fritzl and keep chains on you. So let me look beneath your skin like I'm a radiologist, cause I've got bones to pick with you like I'm a paleontologist. Haters when I bust you left with no choice but to swallow it, cause after I kill it I doubt you even really wanna spit. I'll leave you rotting in your squalor pitch, you cocky pricks. I'm quicker than Sonic is, acknowledge it. The only candidate I favour is me. I'll descend on you like rain on the street. You best split like Katie and Pete before I make you feel the pain of defeat. Smoking on the strongest strain of the cheese, it's left my brain diseased. High as a kite on a Friday night, chewing through the TV and Sky Plus cable leads, until I'm electrified and left to fry. But every last Friday of the year I'm left to rise and in your ends I thrive. Business unfinished, there's some things I need to rectify. Resurrected the dead, another 20 guys with septic rhymes. I feel like Superman, now I'm a part of Clark Enterprise. You don't know what I'll do to man.
All I know is the guys who made it are dead.
For your heads.
joke, cuz don't smoke. We ain't no motherfucking joke. Thug life niggas better be known. We approaching in a wide open gun smoking. No need for hoping it's a battle lost. I got 'em crossed as soon as the funk is popping off. Nigga, I hit 'em up.
Where's my cat?
I killed your cat, from you bitch.
Why?
I felt it would bring closure to our relationship. All I know is the guys who made it are dead.
Just drop the
Play it for your heads.